Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, The Light of Grace, and this is Grace. It's time for another money job live reading, and this will be for February 2022. I thank you so much for coming back into my channel, and for my subscriber, old and new, I thank you so much, so much for your continued support. And for the new viewers, I'm hoping that there is something here that can guide you and assist you in your soul journey. And if it does, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit the bell button so you can be notified of any new readings that I have for you. This is going to be general reading. It might resonate, it might not. You might resonate with 1, 2, 3 stack, but hardly 4. And this one in the middle would be the 2 tangible blessings that you're going to be receiving for the month of February. This is the money reading, the Aries with job reading, Aries with no job reading, and life reading. Let's start. What's coming your way is 4 of Earth. Just by the way, I'm sorry for the reverse reading, just because I'm not in my habitat, my original habitat. I'm at my mom's place. It's my parents' place, and I'm doing it in the kitchen, so sorry. Yeah, I have to be here. Anyway, so yes, you're going to be receiving 4 of Earth this February 2022 when it comes to money. How are you going to receive the energy? It would be 6 of Pentacle or 6 of Earth. Influencing factors, you have the Lovers. And I will read it intuitively because this is the vice versa tarot. Okay. You have the Hangman. You got this one here. Okay. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Clean It Up, number 21, 2 + 1, 3. Building a strong foundation here. You see clearly now, Owl Spirit, number 43, 4 + 3, 7. Spirituality. Just by the way, when I was getting ready all this card, I've seen a lot of 7s. I think there's 3 7s and there's 2 2s. So, and here coming again 7 again with the 4 + 3, 7. And there's a lot of 3s here too. You have Badger Spirit, be fearless and be bold, number 4. And you will manage, again reverse, sorry about that. Okay. Money. As far as money, I think your goal probably for this February 2021 would be save money. That's what I'm getting out of this 4 Pentacle. Usually, I see it differently, but this time I really felt that there is a need to save money here. Like to keep what you need to keep, that there is no reason for spending here. Despite that she's not holding those 4 Pentacles, but that is energy that I'm feeling as soon as it comes out. Okay, so month of February, it's a month of saving money, and maybe you're not going to be planning to do a lot of spending. You don't have the urge to do a lot of spending. I think that is something that you're going to be deciding with the Lovers here. You're deciding, you made a decision that you're going to keep your money, you save money, and this is something that I feel like you just decided. This is a perception that you have, that you probably contemplating for a while, that maybe, because maybe the past few months you've been doing a lot of spending, unexpected and expected spending, and now you're deciding, or you will be deciding, that why don't I just kind of take a little break this February to not spend much, just hang out a little bit, you just stay cool, stay chill. Yeah, stay chill. And how you're going to receive that energy, you have the 6 of Pentacles here. I think this is something that's, it balances you, and it feels like it's just right for you. Okay? Because with this Clean It Up here, I feel that, yes, the reason why you're thinking of saving some money, or or kind of hold on to spending money because you've been doing a lot of spending, maybe a lot of expenses happen, and unplanned expenses, and it's causing chaos in your life, it's causing you stress, and it's just it's making you crazy, or maybe or just irritated. When your house is a mess, dusty, has a lot of mess, clutter, you get irritated, right? And that's what I'm feeling here, that the expenses that's been happening for the last few months is making you irritated. So you're realizing now, because you see clearly here now, you're realizing that, hey, I gotta take a little break from this. I gotta press the brake, because if I continue with all this this spending, I'm gonna have a problem later on, and I might not have enough money later on. And plus, I think you're gonna realize that there is no need for you to be spending much money, and so this is something that you're gonna be deciding. Okay, you have money. I'm just saying that you're gonna take a little break from that, from spending, and for letting the money go out. Okay, be fearless and be bold. This is just something that I feel that you have to be upfront with the people that's sort of affecting your finance. You just have to be brave to let them know, hey, I can't do that this time, I can't take a vacation this time, or I can go out partying this time, because just because. You don't have to give your reason. All you just have to say is, sorry, I can't. And for the ones who's going through a little bit of a, hardship, maybe, that you have to really force yourself to save money, because right now, I mean, there's a lot of things that needs to be taken care of involving money, and you're seeing it, but the universe is letting you know that you're brave, you can handle it, you're confident about your money, and you will be able to manage this money. It's not a problem. It's just about managing, and I think you can handle it. For the ones who has so much money, I think you're going to slow down spending. And for the one who does not have so much money, I feel that you're going to decide to save your money and not be spending so much, because you don't want to tip the balance of the scale. Later on, it's like, okay, well, I don't have money now. How am I going to pay this and that? So you're going to slow down for both with money, so much money, and for people with not much money. Okay? Let's go jump to Aries with job. What's coming your way? You have the 8 of water or the 8 of cups. How are you going to respond to that? The 8 of fire. This is what I was talking about. There's 2 8 in this reading. And then influencing factors, you have the Ace of Wands. You have the 7 of Pentacles. This is one of the 7. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. The Fates, number 17, 1 plus 7, 8, abundance. Snake spirit, time to heal, number 55, 5 plus 5, 10, and beginning of a cycle. And there is lesson to be learned here. There is something going on at work that's really kind of make you assess it, or kind of make you look into it. Because there is, for some of you, there is a situation that is kind of caused a bit of a wounding, having the time to heal here. Okay. There are, for some of you, okay, I'm just going to see how much energies that I'm going to be getting out of this sets of cards here. Some of you, you have been assessing your work. Okay, and probably some of you are hurt that maybe you have been working so hard on this job and you're not getting the benefit that you deserve, or the appreciation or the rewards that you deserve. Okay? And for some of you, for the ones who actually feel like it's not growing, because obviously there is no leaves here, it's just pentacles. Yeah, you're just looking into it, wondering, contemplating why my trees is not growing. I put the seeds, but it's not growing. I planted, but it's not growing. And I feel that why is it not growing is because where it's planted, it has a dry soil. Yeah, it has a dry soil. And no matter how much water you put in there, it's going to take a while because it's a big ground to water down and get to, and it needs a lot of water to bring it to the point of being moist. So you put your seed in the wrong part of the tree or wrong sets of tree. And no matter how much you wait, I'm not seeing that there is some leaves growing out of that. It's just dead weeds. It's affecting you emotionally too. But with this here, there is something that the universe wants you to realize, because it says that there is lesson to be learned here. There is something about you that you need to learn about work. Maybe you're putting your effort on this work or whatever job you might have, but it's the work that is not meant for you. Or maybe this job is giving you the opportunity to make you realize that there is something that you have to let go if it does not give you anything. And you can't force anything to happen if it's not meant to, because remember, I have the fates. This is for the first energy that I'm getting, okay? And so there is this contemplation and thinking this February that maybe it's about time to leave the work. That maybe it's time for me to find another job, or maybe it's time for me to resign this job or quit this job, because it's not giving me any emotional satisfaction. It's leaving me empty. It's leaving me dry as the tree here, as the ground here. And how are you gonna feel about it? You have the eight of fire. I think these are energies and feelings that you're gonna be feeling that is just probably overwhelming you. I feel that your energy is you're being pulled in different direction. And I feel that the universe is pulling your energies to make you, to get your attention. For this group that I am reading, aside from there is a lesson to be learned here, I think that if this work is giving you the heartache, the dissatisfaction, the disappointments, maybe it's time for you to heal it. And when I say heal it, it is time for you to let it go. It's time for you to set yourself free. It's time for you to move on. Do not get yourself stuck in a job that you're not benefiting, that you're not being rewarded, that you're not being appreciated, or that you're not making money of. And maybe this is something that is destined to happen. Maybe the divine is really putting you here for you to realize, and sometimes you just got to be in a spot where you feel like you are being tested, maybe, or you feel like you're being, the universe is making you uncomfortable for some reason, and that reason is to find your power, to really get yourself out of a rut and find the one that you really deserve. Now, for the other one, I feel that there are some of you who's assessing and actually thinking of finding an opportunity. Some of you, they're just contemplating. But for some of you, I feel that you are gonna leave your work. Having the Eight of Cups in here and the Ace of Wands, I think it's either you are already working, you're working on this job, and then and you're applying for another job, and I think that job will be calling you, or there's just gonna be a spontaneous offer of a job, and then you say, oh my God, thank God, I'm gonna leave my work because I'm not happy with my work. For some of you, I think from what the Eight of Water is usually walking away, but this could also indicate indication of spirituality, finding yourself, going through some sort of a soul journey or soul awakening here. With this soul awakening, with this soul journey or spirituality, you're trying to understand, you're trying to find, what do you need to learn from this situation that you're going through at work? What do you need to work? What do you need to do? I think it does not matter where you fall, even if you find a job right away because you couldn't stand your work, or you have no choice, you're sticking your work, but then you're struggling. I feel that no matter what, it's still leading you to leaving your work because it's no longer emotionally satisfying you. And this is something that it has to be done, because you're not going to get any healing if you get you stuck there. And there is a lesson for you to learn here, that and I feel that the lesson that you need to learn from this one is the power, is to gain the power back, or to awaken your power back within you, or to awaken the power within you in order to make a decision for your highest good, for the best. It's gonna be the best decision for yourself, not to settle for something less that you deserve, or to just stick around even there it's causing you stress, even if it's causing you sadness and disappointments, or whatever the feeling that you have in work or disappointments. It's teaching you, if you're not happy, if you're not satisfied, then go and leave. There's no buts here. And with this Eight of Wands, I feel that this is going to be an energy rushing through you. Enough to feel like your energy is being pulled in different direction. Just imagine you leaving your job. It's not going to be easy. You're going to be torn. Especially nowadays, it's so hard to find a job. I can understand that. But there is a time in our lives that there is a need for practicality, but there's also a need for spirituality, meaning keeping your sanity, respecting yourself, respecting the need of your heart and your mind. It's hard to be in between practicality and spirituality. It's hard. It's not easy. And that's the energy that I'm feeling with this 8 of fire in here. It's like these are all the energies surrounding you, and here you are in the middle of it. But what the message of the divine have for you is that there is something that you're going to be receiving, or there is going to be some sort of destiny that meant to happen, and I don't know what that is. But this fate, it's meant to happen, and this is something that you may have a hard time avoiding. This will be for your highest good, and how it presents to your life this February. I hope you'll be able to recognize that. And that fate could be towards healing. I think that's it. Let's go jump to Aries with no job. What's coming your way? You have the 7 of fire. How are you going to receive it? 7 of water, which is the 2 sevens that I'm talking about. Influencing factors. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Pentacles, another 3. So you have a lot of 3s here. Advice, guidance, and messages from the divine and the universe. You have the Poised. Number 48. 8 plus 4, 12. 1 plus 2, 3. Another 3. Okay. This is about building foundation. And I feel it's about building foundation. Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Number 54. It's going to be total 9. That is the ending of something. And breathe. I think this reading here for the Aries with no job, it's about building a strong foundation. And it's about the ending of something. Because I have the 3 and the 3 here. So, for you, Aries with no job, you haven't been really feeling the best. You haven't been in your confidence. You haven't had much of a self-esteem or your self-esteem hasn't been the best, and your confidence hasn't been the best, having the King of Wands in here. And you haven't really done much of a decision making or taking action as far as your situation. Okay? But you're still holding on to it because you are holding the Wands there. You still have the passion. You still have some sort of a drive. Small, but it's there. Enough to not give up yet. Okay? And with this King of Wands in reverse, you're questioning your worth. And sometimes when you don't have a job, you don't have anything to offer, you don't have money to spend, you feel little. You feel less special. You feel worthless, like the skunk is here. The thing about this skunk is, what I like about this skunk is that not a lot of people like skunk, but the power of this skunk is different. This skunk is not worthless, and he does not feel like he's worthless. He feels that he has the power to fight back if he needs to. And that's the gas that he squirt out, right? That is protective mode. That is protective mechanism that this a skunk has. He knows his worth. You have the power. You just got to realize that you have the power. With this King of Wands in here, He knows he has the power, but I think he's just defeated by the circumstances that is going around him. And that's why here, look at the 7 of water. You are surrounded with circumstances. You are surrounded of things that really affect your emotion. And maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe you're feeling confused with all this thing going on around you. Like you have a hard time fighting back because you're overwhelmed. And so you're not taking actions. You're not doing much because of that. But does not mean you do not have the power. But there is a change of energy here. Between this King of Wands in reverse with the 3 and the 3 of Wands, there is a change of energy here. And what I'm feeling is that, because I have the 3 of Pentacles here, this is about working as a team. And you can see there is another person here. Here, he's alone, right? But here, there is a person. And I feel that there is going to be an offer of job from someone. And this could be this person here offering a job, maybe doing some construction, okay? Maybe doing some repair or something. Or it could be an engineering job, architecture, whatever this might be. But it appears to be that you're being offered to a job. And this job is going to be a job that's going to build your strong foundation. Because I have 3 here, the 3 of Wands. This number 48, which is a total of 3. Okay. And you have 7 and 7 here. And 7 is the symbolic of spirituality and faith for me. For me, that's how I see it. This job that's going to be offered to you by someone is going to raise you up. Is going to build your confidence. The reason why I said so, because you have the poison here. And this is my confident card. This is going to help you to build your confidence as far as finally, there is a chance for you to build your life. Finally, there's something that I can work on to build my life, that I'm not just going to sit here. I have my reason. I have opportunities. Why don't I take it? So here you are with the 3 of Wands in here. I feel that you are going to be looking forward to it. You are so ready to go and do the things that you need to do with these new opportunities that you have. You're waiting for your ship to come. Your ship is coming. You're seeing it. You're ready. You have your passion with you with this red robe. You have your balance here. You're not going to be overwhelmed with this. You got yourself here. You got yourself all ready to face this opportunity. An opportunity that's going to give you your strong foundation. And you're going to end up working with people. You're going to be working with people. So what's coming your way this February, you have the 7 of fire. This is the 7 of Wands. And this is the energy where you feel a little defensive. In traditional tarot, you see that there's one guy who's holding the wand and kind of trying to get ready to attack the other 6 ones that's kind of below them. This one is different. This unicorn is not feeling defensive or even offensive. Nothing really. What this unicorn is doing is that he's ecstatic. That he's just not believing that this can happen to him. That he is that he realized that he has the power. Like what the skunk here is doing. This skunk is not realizing, he think he's worthless, but actually he never realized that he has the power too. The skunk has the power, and so this unicorn here. This unicorn thought that he's just a horse, but he is a unicorn. That there's something about him that's magical, and that's what you are gonna be feeling this February. That there is something wonderful that's wrapped around you, an energy of positivity that's gonna give you this energy of hope, positivity, energy of magic, even in how you're going to respond to that. You have the 7 of water. This lady is not feeling overwhelmed. This lady is just calm down and looking at all these opportunities just coming their way. Sorry for the background noise. That's my sister. I'm in the kitchen, by the way. So this lady here is just relaxing, looking at things, not bothered or not shaken by whatever that's going on around her. And here she is, because you are ready. You are so damn ready to just go jump in a job and do that. Because for a while you've been waiting, like what I said, you've been waiting for a job and it hasn't been around, but now it's here and you are really, really jumping on that opportunity. The universe is saying, just take a deep breath, okay? Breathe. For the one that's losing hope, breathe. For the one that's losing hope, continue to have confidence. Stay positive. You are worth it. And people's gonna recognize that personality of you. People's gonna recognize your importance, your value. They're gonna hire you. Somebody's gonna hire you. You just gotta believe. You just gotta breathe. Okay? Good reading. Now we're gonna go jump to life reading. What's coming your way? You have the Queen of Water. How you're gonna receive it? The Three of Air. Influencing factors. You have the Three of Cups. Hermit in reverse. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Page of Cups. Advice, guidance, and message from the divine and the universe. You have the Come to the Edge. Number 36, 3 plus 6, 9, end of a cycle. Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery. Number 8, Abundance, Spirituality, and Take Action. Before I talk about the Queen of Water and the Three of Air, I'm going to talk about what's inside. And I'm going to add the Three of Air, which is the Three of Swords. So what I'm getting here is that your life is kind of has its ups and downs. You know, there's a time that you feel alone. Having the Hermit here in reverse, you feel alone. You feel maybe sad and depressed. You're not happy, okay? And there's a time that you are happy. That's why I'm saying your energy is like up and down. Sometimes you're by yourself, and sometimes you're hanging out with people. Depending on what your mood is, probably. I don't know. But yeah, you have your moment of feeling sad and happy, and you have your moment of feeling like you want to go out and hang out with people, and there's a time that you don't want to hang out with anybody. It's a little bit conflicting having the Five of Wands here, and I feel like it's a conflict within you. It's a conflict within you. And people might not, for some people, might not be understanding what the heck you're doing in your life. Like, it seems like you have no direction. It feels like you have no direction. Like, you're happy one time, you're sad sometimes. But there is no direction. Like your car is just moving, but there is no destiny. With this Page of Cups in here, he doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy. And this fish is trying to perform, but he's not looking at the fish. He's ignoring the fish. And what I'm hearing and feeling here is that there is an opportunity for you available for you to be happy, but it appears that you are not paying attention to it. You're not doing anything with the situation. Maybe you're heartbroken. I don't know. There's a reason that you feel like you're just moving along, going with the flow. And there's nothing wrong about going with the flow. It's just that feels like there is no movement. Because there's something holding you. And I feel that what's holding you is this Three of Swords. Or Three of Swords. This is what's holding you. And whatever these Three of Swords that have happened in your life, heartbreak, disappointments, separation, whatever this might be, it's affecting you in a way that you're not even realizing. It's causing inner turmoil. It's causing inner conflict. It's like a car. It's like how am I going to describe this? You're moving forward. There is an energy, but the energy does not have the force to really have this excitement, exhilarating, looking forward energy, but you're just moving forward. That's what I'm feeling. It's like an empty energy, you know? You're walking around, you're in the party, you know? Talking to your friends and family. But then deep inside, you don't have the fire in you. You don't have the energy of excitement. But you're smiling, you're showing to them that things are okay, but you're not feeling it. I'm not saying it's boring, it's just like blah, blah. It's like a blah, like no taste. Yes, it's a food, but there is no taste. You're getting my analogy here. Now, what's coming for you for the month of February? You have the Queen of Water. This is a very totally different energy from what you are going through. I'm getting two energies here. I feel like maybe somebody's gonna come into your life this February that's gonna help you with your emotions. This person has the mastery of emotion. This person have gone through a lot, and so they know how to handle emotions. This is the best person that can help you with what you're going through. And this person carries the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, and doesn't have to be a female, it could be a male. But with this also energy is letting me know that February, you're gonna look into finding your happiness. Because there is a come to the edge here. This is like a full energy, and I feel that you're gonna be taking action to find your happiness. And to find your happiness is you have to take a leap of faith. You have to jump. You have to come to the edge, or you have to jump off this cliff here. That's the only way for you to do it. That's the energy that you are feeling that it needs to be done. And how you're receiving it is the Three of Air. Still torn, still not ready, still not ready. The universe advice for you is to take action and come to the edge. It means that you have to start doing something about it if you want to get out of this situation. If you want to start tasting good food instead of the bland food. If you want to start making your life more exciting, more alive, like you feel like your blood is rushing into your body, instead of just walking and smiling, but you don't have that fire in you. You're like a zombie walking around with no direction and no desire. But with this Hermit here, I feel that you can't run away from this. You have to find yourself, your true self. You have to go soul searching. You have to find your wisdom. You have to find your true self. You have to search. You have to search. You have to know the truth within you, and the only way to do it is to go within. And maybe then you can find your enlightenment. Maybe then you can find your answer. Or maybe then you can find the way to find your way to your happiness. Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. The universe is saying, and the divine is saying that life is a mystery. And whatever you're going through is the part of mystery. But there is also some part of mystery, or a different kind of mystery, that you have not explored yet. And maybe you're not in the mood, or you're hesitant, or you're not realizing yet that there is a need to take a little bit of adventure and figuring out what else life can offer you. When you say life is a mystery, it could be anything. It could be mystery. It's not just going to be all fun and games. There is going to be an exploration of danger. There is going to be downside to that. There's a pros and cons about going through some adventure or finding the mystery of a certain things in life. You know, kind of like going to the forest, right? Forest is a mystery, kind of like Indiana Jones. He's going through this mysterious forest or woods or whatever. It is exciting for Indiana Jones, but he has to go through a lot of things. Dangerous snakes, okay, animals that are dangerous that he can be killed by those, or was that sand, quicksand, or poisonous plants. But at the same time, you get to see the beauty of nature. Nice waterfall, beautiful caves, beautiful fish, beautiful animals that you have never seen before. So that is life. Life is a mystery. Why don't be afraid to explore life. Don't be afraid to explore life just because you are hurting, just because you're heartbroken. Don't stop there. Don't stop with the Three of Swords. You can reach this potential of a Queen of Water or the Queen of Cup. You just have to take action and be brave enough to come to the edge. So you have the Four of Earths, Eight of Water, Seven of Fire, and the Queen of Water. With this, I feel that it's like what I said, your energy is like this. You've been holding whatever you've been holding for quite a long time. You have been protecting yourself for quite a long time. You're protecting your emotions, your heart. But with this one, there is a need to fight back. There is a need to be confident, to be brave enough to push through life. Life's disappointment, life's heartache, those stuff. You gotta learn how to push through. And that's the only way you can free yourself. You have to keep moving. But when you move, make sure there is a purpose. Not just moving just because. And I'm hoping that your purpose is to find your happiness, to be fully happy, to be fully healed in the heart space. So, as far as two tangible blessing that's gonna come your way this February, you have strength. Beautiful. This is a beautiful energy to receive, and this is a blessing that the divine and the universe is gonna be gifting you this month. They're giving you the strength to push through. They're giving you the strength to jump off the cliff and start your life from moving. Forgiveness. If somebody have hurt you in the past, where is it? If somebody caused this damage in your heart space, caused this damage for you to be stuck and to not be alive, this situation took the fire out of you, whoever that might be, whatever that might be. You have to release and let go and forgive. That's how you heal. That's how you move forward. Forgiveness helps you to move forward energetically. This is your reading, my dear Aries. I thank you so much. I am sending you lots of love and light. Bye bye.